So now that we're in Sky City, what boring, forgettable character are we going to meet next? Okay, we're talking to a fairy. Sure, I'll roll with it. I'll roll with it, just as long as she doesn't tell me what I already know and how many elements I need to pick up in each stage. The last guy didn't tell me that, and I had no issue with him. Okay, what did I just say, lady? What did I just say? You're skirting the line, you're telling me what I already know. Yes, 50 coins, I've heard it before 1,000 times. And yes, I am Frogger. I will do the things that you just told me to do, that I've been doing for the past few stages, except now I'm doing it in a new stage. So, Sky City. It's actually a pretty difficult stage, especially for newcomers. But I must admit, I do kind of like this area. The background's nice. Those things are... things. They're bad eyeball creatures. Probably something from mythology. I'll roll with it. And oh, look at that, it's our best friend, the lazily animated cannon. Except now, it's not even placed on a wall, it's just sort of sitting there on the bushes with no rhyme or reason. Yep, good job there, Konami. Just out of curiosity, do you know the meaning of the word lazy? I mean, just a question, doesn't have to do with anything, I'm just kind of wondering. Anyway, we'll just go over here in a sec. Once... yeah, the cannonballs just disappear before it hits this platform, so we're safe here, so let's just pass by the slideshow cannon and get on our way. So anyway, as I was saying, area looks pretty cool. I like the background, or whatever is thousands of miles below us and will kill us if we fall there. Music's alright, too. It's not as good as Seatown or the first stage's music, but it's pretty good. And of course, just like last time, the new enemies are pretty nice. You know, gigantic, terrifying guard man, the perpetual motion saws over here, and the dead dogs that somehow managed to bark at you, despite the fact that they have absolutely no organs whatsoever, no vocal cords, or anything of that nature. And yes, all the dogs up here are skeletons. Why? Well, it's a Sky City. They have to recycle their dogs, obviously. I mean, where are they gonna get dogs, huh? So every time their dogs die, they just keep the skeletons, and then they pass it on to the next family, I guess. Or if there are any families. I don't know, maybe it's just these terrifying guard dudes. Really don't know who lives up here. Don't know anyone who would want to live up here. Really, this place is a fucking hazard zone. Ah yes, blind carpet stages. So, these aren't too bad, but keep in mind you're actually moving faster than it might seem, and obstacles can be difficult to dodge. Not these birds here. These guys are easy. You can get through these, well, you see them coming. But this trap, those traps right there, kinda difficult to dodge if you're not in the right position. You might not get out of the way in time. But you just have to move out of the way, and it really shouldn't present too much of a problem overall. And the second one in a row, this one's not too bad either. It's just more birds, probably more electricity. Actually, I think this one might be a little more difficult. Actually, this one feels like it moves faster. Okay, yeah, that one's killed me a lot before, I must admit. Like, those electricity traps usually kill me when I play this, you know, for like the first time in a while or something. Killed me last time I played. And, yeah, just a single dead dog guarding the exit. Well, good attempt there, Fido, but whatever. Let's move on. Right, so the second stage is actually pretty tricky. By the way, keep moving because, yeah, those are flippy platforms and you will fall to your death. And also, that's actually a wall there. You have to go straight out, and you can't go right or left because, yeah, it's walled off, although it doesn't look like it. Anyway, as I was saying, this stage is actually pretty tricky, I gotta admit. Like, starting off here, there's a lot of enemies, and just like I said last time for that little sharky bit, a lot of enemies can be a bit overwhelming, so do be careful. This isn't so bad, though. This is just a test of patience, which again, you can be impatient and you can die horribly, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just don't take any unnecessary risks and you'll be fine. It's not like you're being timed on any of this. Okay, this section is actually very easy because the game is actually nice enough to actually point out the safe spots. these yellow squares, yeah, this is where you have to stand if you don't want to die. Of course, actually, don't like this particular section because, yeah, timing on these guys isn't exactly that good. Pretty sure, yeah, they're gonna be right there when I have the opportunity to get over there, so I have to wait, except they're in the way again. Sure do love that timing. Okay, this time it is safe. Okay, good. Now we can move on properly. But again, not too bad. Game tells you where to go, it's just a test of patience. Yep, good job, guys. You're doing a stellar job here of guarding this area. Oh, and look at that, spike traps. Again, patience. Don't do anything stupid. I think you can actually hop over these, or hover, or glide, or whatever the hell they call it. Super jump. It's just a super jump. Just do that over the spikes, and I think you'll make it. Of course, they could brutally cut you in half. I don't know. I don't try to really risk these things. This section isn't too bad either, because this is patterned. Oh, and look at this! Did you think we had enough coins before? Well, apparently Konami didn't, because here's the treasure room! We're getting even more coins, and nothing is guarding this. No terrifyingly large guards are walking around here. We can just take all the treasure we want. Oh, and the exit is guarded. Woo! Now that I have all the coins, now they're trying to kill me with easy-to-dodge traps. Oh, man. Whew. Actually, to be honest, this section can be kind of tricky, because cannonballs, they actually travel pretty quickly. And yet, despite how fast those things are being shot off, the cannons still don't move that fast and are still terribly animated. And yet again, they guard the exit with a single dog. I don't know how anyone expected Frogger not to pass this, unless they really underestimated frogs, in which case I kind of understand them, but they're still stupid. And now for the boss that gave me so much trouble when I was a kid. This is the Sultan, and rather than trying to kill us directly, he's going to challenge us to a game. Basically, you gotta pick up the blue gems and your score will go up. However, if you pick up the yellow gems, your score will actually go down because apparently they're ungems or something, and then the other gems will just disappear from your pocket. I don't know how that works. Now, as you can see, he doesn't actually kill you if he touches you, he just stuns you, which can be a little bit problematic if he hits you, like, right as new gems appear, but it's really not too bad. Now, we won one round, however, there are 3 overall in this fight, and of course he gets faster between rounds, which it's not too bad. Of course, he can stun you easily in between rounds, you know, as he gets faster, but again, not too bad. Especially if you get a good head start, he shouldn't really be able to keep up with you. Also notice that he doesn't actually pick up the ungems, because I guess despite being a Sultan, and Sultans normally being, you know, portrayed as greedy people, he just doesn't pick up all the gems, and instead Frogger is the kleptomaniac who just picks up all the treasure he finds no matter what. Oh well, I mean, he's got a bit of a lead, but as long as I'm not too stupid and a big gem deposit just appears right next to me, I win by 1 gem. And yep, that's the end of the fight. And now, Sultan just gives up, Frogger rudely just walks right through him, and now he just stands there going, oh, well, fuck, I didn't think he'd win. Death's gonna kill me now, I mean, jeez. Probably should have tried to actually kill the frog, that would have been easy. But, whatever. With that done, we're actually at the final stage of the game, so tune in next time when we beat the game. See, I told you it was short.